Okay, so phone is having issues. Deleted like the last video. Actually, I don't think it was even recording, to be honest. But this is where I'm at so far. These first 5 cards: Eight of Wands, the World, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay, well. Got the Moon first. And then the Four of Cups. What will our last card be? Two of Swords. Then on the bottom we get the Four of Wands, the 11-11 card again, which, again, very positive. Something of I feel like a continuation from yesterday. Feels like there wants to be this quick communication with the Eight of Wands, because there's been this completion of a cycle. It's like, okay, this new beginning just wants to sprout and it wants to come forward. And, your person whom you're watching for wants to come with this offer of love with the Knight of Cups. The Three of Pentacles, they're talking about like where they're at in their material things, whether it be money or their current situation. Because when I give the next line, the Five of Pentacles, the Moon, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Swords, they and you, to some degree, have been put out into like the cold. I mean, if you left because there was just a lot of stuff, nothing against you. It's just they felt like you put them out in the cold. However, it kind of started with them putting you out in the cold. So, but they're wanting to come forth with these secrets, with the Moon. It's like, okay, I need to come forward. And the secret just might simply be saying, this is how I feel about you. It doesn't even necessarily have to be anything bad. Yet they've had this moment of clarity. As he gets offered this cup, it's like, hello, this is who you love, Whatever situation they're in, it's like, no, this isn't it. Let me just think on this. I see this cup, but this is the only cup that I want. This is the only cup that I need in my life. But there's still some of that a little bit stuck in the head there with the Two of Swords, a little bit of inner conflict. And again, I feel like that's on both sides, really. Them going, oh gosh, I just need to do this because, this is how I feel. This is where we should go with this. And the person watching is like, how do I feel about this now? It's been a hot minute. Like, what are we doing? But all in all, I feel like it's very positive energy. If I can pick up the cards. Okay. I'm having issues. All the issues. Y'all ever get a song stuck in your head and you're like, where did that even come from? I don't even know. Something I heard like years ago, and just today it's like, hello. Today you will hear me and you will sing me aloud. Yeah? No? Okay. Do you want us to know, Spirit? Cards just sticking out there. Shadow. Shadow, shadow, shadow. I feel like that references back to the moon and this Five of Pentacles. It's like, there's stuff that you don't know. But I mean, there's also going to be stuff they don't know. You know, can't it be a heck of a story if you told everybody every detail of your life? Like, where would you even start? And would you even remember it the way that it happened, you know, if you were to be telling it? But don't necessarily take it as a bad thing, though. I just feel like it's just wanting to come out. It's like, okay, this is it. I've spent time contemplating. I know what I want. There's still some inner conflict here. Because, like, there is this one to just come forward and just be like, okay, here's what's going on. I'm done with whatever I was doing. I'm done. You're it. Let's do this. Yeah? Compassion. And then I feel like that is directly for the person watching. You know, have some compassion. Trust me, I get it. If they've been some sort of way, it's really hard to be like, okay, let me not bite your head off. However, it really doesn't serve you to be biting anybody's head off. I mean, couldn't say to each individual what, you know, the person you're watching for has put you through. Or just hasn't done that made you feel kind of put off. However, again, when it comes to like that unconditional love, it's like you just have compassion for the fact that they're on their journey, they're doing their thing, and them coming forward. I realize that may not happen for everybody, but this particular case, I feel like that feels like where it's going. It's like, as they come forward with whatever they tell you, just be understanding of whatever it is. Just have compassion. Don't bite their heads off. I mean, it takes a lot of strength, to be honest. I mean, think back to when you may have confessed, if you got to that point in your feelings to them. What was that like? Now, I'm just saying understand it from that standpoint, not how they received it, because, again, that's an entirely different story. But just that it took that much strength to come forward and be like, this is how I feel. That's where I'm asking you to come from. Yes. Boundaries. Oh, we got 2 this time. See? Boundaries. Right there. You know, that's understanding your worth. That's understanding that if this is not what you want, then push forward. Or if you're going to push forward, don't feel like you just need to rush in on this and, you know, be like, yes, oh my gosh, yes, you know, because this is just what I wanted. Like, this goes to the next card, withdraw. It's like, give yourself a moment, think on this, if that's what you need. Because honestly, with all this, you'll probably be in that headspace where it's like, I mean, I wanted this, but now it's like, give me a moment. Just let me have a day. Let me have some time. But I mean, don't make them wait to make them wait, because then you're getting into your ego, and that is kind of like the opposite. for you want to go with this, which is be in your strength, have boundaries. You know, if you want to be like, give me a little bit of time, let's date a few times, let me make sure that this is legit, then okay. You know, like, it doesn't have to be a let's go from 0 to 100 real quick. No, some people are just going to do that. I'm just saying, though, if you don't feel like you are in that space to just do that with somebody, then don't. Give yourself a little bit of time. Let them show you that they've changed. Especially if it's been a hot minute since you talked to them. Let's see how good I can shuffle it today. What do y'all think? It's gonna be terrible. Maybe. I guess I could do that instead. Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Yeah, I feel like in relation to this situation, you know, because deep down you know what you want. So just be aware of that. Again, if you need a little bit of time, give it some time whenever this happens. Like, don't feel like you gotta rush right into it. But just don't do it. Don't set the extra time in there to be mean about it. Because that's an entirely different headspace. That's not where you want to be in all this. Actually, I think I only want that one from there. I say me, but it's not I, if y'all know what I mean. It didn't feel right. It's like, okay, I guess I want one from this one. And to anyone that didn't like that I only had 5 cards out, again, it was literally not recording. I thought it was that whole time. Like, I don't know what happens. I guess it's just decided today. Nope. Not today. Cards related to forgiveness seems to want to come out. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. you know, even if all you can do is forgive and just continue forward with what you're doing, whether that is with this person or not, that's still a lot. I mean, because you just don't want that energy in your space. Like, it doesn't serve anyone, especially yourself, to hang on to those sort of thoughts and feelings if, well, it just doesn't, honestly. Because all it does is dwell in your head, and next thing you know, you're thinking about it, who knows, these random times of the day, and it becomes heavier and heavier, and then it just, in a sense, it kind of consumes you. So it does do a lot for you to just forgive and do what you feel you need to do. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. And in this case, I honestly feel like it just speaks about the situation. It's like, truly, you know deep down what you want. Like, even if you might need a minute to give him any answer when this happens. But I mean, the energies are here. It's like, these sort of things just want to push forward and happen. So don't be stuck in your head. Just let the flow happen. Let life happen, and just let it come to you. Okay? Again, we are not here to control what happens. We're just here to live in the flow and do our thing while they're figuring out their thing. Okay, so that's all I got. If you like what you saw, feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell button for more. Thank you for watching. Love and light.